or getting answers to your immigration questions. I don't even know what, 3.5 years into this, I still don't know what we call it, but it's getting answers to your immigration questions. Let's go to Lindy in Brooklyn, New York. Lindy.
Hey, how you doing, man?
How are you?
Good, good. My asylum individual hearing is on February 11th, but my I-130 is still pending since April. What should I do next?
Write the judge and ask to recalendar to a master calendar. So you're still waiting on the approval of the I-130, and that should be done by your immigration judge. It's up to the judge, but hopefully they will do it.
Hopefully they will do it.
Mm-hmm. You have your lawyer do that. Hold on.
My lawyer had been saying that the courts are closed all day.
Okay, well, you should still write the judge nevertheless. So hold on one second. They're there. They're just not seeing you. Let's go to Jody in Middletown, New Jersey. Jody. Jody.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Brad?
Good, good. What's going on?
My question is, I filed the I-765 while in removal, and I wanted to know if it was a possibility that I would still be granted a work permit.
Depends on what relief you are requesting in removal. What are you requesting?
What do you mean? Like when I filed, what grounds did I file on the C, like the C9 or something like that?
No, when you're in removal, the judge wants you to be deported. The judge says, I'm going to order you deported. Before I order you deported or removed, because they don't use the word deported anymore, but we all know it is deportation. Before I order you removed, are you seeking any relief from removal? Seeking relief means that you are requesting to be able to live in America.
Yes.
What is the relief that you're asking for?
I filed the I-130 and I got approved for the I-130.
Did you file an adjustment application?
Yes, and they sent back a letter said it was administratively closed.
Okay, even though it's administratively closed, it is not terminated or denied, so yes, you can get a work permit.
Okay, and do you know what time frame I would be looking at for that?
They're like 6-7 months out, unfortunately, right now, but hopefully that'll change when the new administration comes in.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That helped a lot.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let's go to Dennis in San Diego. Dennis.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, Dennis.
How are you? Doing well. Thanks so much for what you do, keeping the immigrants informed. I have a question about my RFE in regards to my I-485 that I got right after the interview. It's a marriage-based. I was F1 before from the Netherlands. It asks for all the I-20s and all the enrollment records, transcripts, and all that good stuff. Now, my question is, I found out in the process of requesting all these documents from the previous schools that one school never transferred my TVIS records over, and even though I was taking classes for over a year, I did not have a valid I-20.
Are you married? Let me ask you a question. Are you married to a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Okay,
I am.
So ultimately, it's not going to matter then, because even if you violated your immigration status, the fact that you were in a legal status at one point in time, you made a legal entry into America, I assume there was no fraud involved. Ultimately, it's not going to make a difference, and you'll still be able to adjust.
Perfect. But I did leave the country after attending the second school. And then I came back on a new visa where one of the questions in the DS-160 is, have you ever violated your student status?
Okay, so now potentially, you potentially could have a problem, meaning because the misrepresentation could be considered not that you went to school and when you went to school you didn't have an I-20, it was that you left the United States, you came back on a visa, and you said you never violated your visa, when in fact perhaps you did, maybe unknowingly. So that could be considered a misrepresentation, and then that could be a reason to deny you, and then you would need a waiver. So what I would suggest you do before you do anything is have a really good lawyer take a look at this and help you out. So hold on one second, okay?
That makes perfect sense, but should we disclose it right now that I overstayed, found this recently out?
You've just disclosed it to the entire world, to be frank with you. But I think what you need is a private consultation. I wouldn't necessarily, I would submit what they are asking for. Okay.
Yep, and not extra information.
Right.
That I just found out.
They didn't ask for that, and let them make a determination whether you did something wrong or not. But certainly, again, I would suggest not moving forward without a lawyer. So hold on one second, all right?
Thank you, Brad. I appreciate it. God bless.
All right, let's go to Ulrich in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Ulrich.
Yes, Brad. How you doing today? Good. My question today is because my brother-in-law filed a I-130 petition for his wife, and he is a green card holder. He came with a DIF lottery visa, and the petition got approved, and they transferred it to the National Visa Center. And then all the documents that the National Visa Center requested was already submitted, and they did approve everything. Now that the Donald Trump travel ban for a suspension is over, what do you recommend us to do?
Keep processing it.
I didn't quite get that. Say that again, please.
Keep processing it. Eventually, the travel ban was not a ban against processing an application. The travel ban was getting the immigrant visa or the visitor's visa, whatever visa you were trying to get at the U.S. Embassy. So that ban's going to be lifted. Keep processing the application. Eventually, they'll get an appointment. And they'll get what they're requesting, hopefully.
Okay, because at this stage right now, I think we are waiting for the appointment to be scheduled because all the documents they asked for.
So hopefully that will happen shortly.
Okay, so do you recommend us to call them and find out if there's anything going on?
I wouldn't call them right now. You're going to get a new president in 2 days. Wait for Biden to lift the ban. Wait a few weeks and then contact them.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. All right.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.